Thank you, Travis. Good evening, viewers, and thanks for joining the Tuesday's edition of the Regional News. A Mayara man has been found guilty of murder and his former common-law wife guilty of manslaughter over the death of his 9-month-old stepson who was beaten to death in 2008. Kelt Kirk and Sharian Lalu were both initially charged with murdering Raheem Clark but received mixed verdicts at the end of their recent judge-alone trial before Justice Gil Gonzalez. Based on the outcome of the case, Kirk received a mandatory death penalty, while Lalu is expected to return to court for sentencing in September. According to the evidence in the case, Raheem occasionally stayed with Kirk and Lalu after Kirk and the child's mother, Melissa Clark, ended their relationship as he believed the child was his son. Although Raheem's mother found out Kirk was not his father 1 month prior to his eventual murder, she hid the fact from Kirk. On July 2, 2008, reports indicated that the man slapped the child and hit him on his hands and feet with a wooden spatula and was later taken to a nearby hospital and pronounced dead on arrival. Kirk then claimed he lied to protect Lalu, who he claimed actually inflicted the injuries on the baby. An autopsy revealed baby Raheem died of multiple blunt force injuries to his head, which caused bleeding in the brain. It also revealed Raheem had scars from previous physical abuse. Still in Trinidad. A Trinidad and Tobago national living in the United States, Sophia Ruffin, 38, is offering a reward of close to US $33,000 for information related to the disappearance of 24-year-old Jamaican social media influencer Donnelly Donaldson. Ruffin said Donald's case appealed to her intimately since the news broke on July 13, the day she was reported missing by her mother. The woman is offering US $32,804 reward to anyone who can locate Donnelly or in regard to her disappearance. Ruffin stressed that the reward would only be paid to anyone whose information leads to an arrest and that funds are made available through her own finances and an overseas charity Helping Hands. Meanwhile, the police have assured all concerned parties that the investigation is being conducted according to the highest standards. And finally, on tonight's regional news. The Bahamas is now listed as an unfriendly state to the Russian government, people, and countries. The Russian Foreign Ministry announced the Bahamas addition to the list in a state on Sunday. The ministry said the Bahamas was considered unfriendly after it imposed a ban on any transactions with the Bank of Russia. The Bahamas joins Anguilla and the British Virgin Islands on Russia's unfriendly states from the Caribbean. Globally, the United States of America, Canada, and Japan are among over 50 countries that were deemed unfriendly after they imposed sanctions on Russia following its invasion of Ukraine in February. In response to Russia, the Bahamian Foreign Ministry said that his government or the country has committed no unfriendly acts against Russia. The Bahamas appears to be unbothered by the designation, noting the impact is more symbolic than real. Bahamians have blasted Russia for attempting to use tactics to prevent countries from following international law. That's all for tonight's regional news. I'm Joel Vogt. Back to you, Travis.